Celtic left it late in the transfer window to bring in some players, and now the Celtic supporters are going to leave it late to enter their game against Kilmarnock as they prepare a protest against the board. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Football is back. Celtic versus Kilmarnock on Saturday, but doesn't look like the Celtic fans are going to see all 90 minutes of it because they're planning on entering Rugby Park at a later time.
What will that time be? We'll have to wait and see. But the game does kick off at 3 p.m.
The what?
The game. I mean, I said the dame, but you know what? I'll tell you one thing for free. It's the only game on a Sunday. I believe there's 5 games on the Saturday.
Wait, this game got moved to Sunday?
This is Sunday, my friend. Sunday, 3 p.m. I prefer...
Well, I don't mind that, because it means Hearts will be top come Saturday night, so I'm alright with that.
I wouldn't go that far. Well, maybe a draw. Ibrox or a draw would send you top. Fact of the matter is this, folks. I don't like when 6 games are on the one day. We need a wee bit of a split. And that is the good thing about Thursday nights. Thursday nights means teams are going to be playing on Sunday. Now, albeit there was no Thursday there, right? Because there's no European football on. That's next week. Or no, 2 weeks actually, 2 weeks from now. But the fact of the matter is this. Some fan groups already issued a vote of no confidence in the Celtic board. So they're taking it a wee step further. They're arriving late into the game. And it's nothing to do with traffic. It's all their own decision. Do you agree with it? Can you see where they're coming from?
Not really, to be honest. I think this would be served better if they did it at Celtic Park.
Yeah, but I think it's a fact it's a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, but if you do this at Celtic Park, then it's really noticeable. Could you imagine? Imagine if they did this at Celtic Park, right? And it was like, even if it's a 15-minute protest, can you imagine the first 15 minutes of a game at Celtic Park and like 95% of the stadium is completely empty and it's only the away fans that are in attendance? I think that would be sending a real message to the board. I don't think them doing this away from home against Kilmarnock at Rugby Park, I don't think that has the same sort of impact.
No, I totally agree, because
all it means is they're travelling to Ayr and Ayrshire and they're not getting to see the full match.
Yeah, and it's
the big question is, when they leave Glasgow to get to Ayrshire, do they need to go north or do they need to go south?
Well, things could be going south rather fast for them, because at the end of the day, it's not a good look.
For you geography losers out there, it's south.
I mean, who wouldn't have got that? See, geography, right? Off topic here. It was all fun when it was maps. See, when they started talking about erosion of rocks and shit like that.
Yeah, who gives a shit about that?
Who gives a shit about that? Fucking me. I like maps. I think maps are quite cool.
No, I mean, who gives a shit about the erosion of rocks and stuff? You know,
right, that's my point.
Maps and capitals. That was what it was all about. Where's this? Where's that place? Where would you find so and so? How many cities can you name in Japan? You know, things like that were interesting. Nobody cares about, can you name all 50 states? Can you name how many colours are displayed on this fucking rock that's been underwater for 200 years? Don't give a shit, personally. But, aye.
No, apparently there was a fan survey. 38,832 people were in it. Now, there was a collective fan movement as well, which consisted of 85 in the room, and there was 175 online. So the fan groups aren't happy. What's going to happen in that regard? What's the end game?
Speaking of geography, do you know which team in the pyramid is furthest north?
In the pyramid?
Yeah. Oh, silence. That's not good.
Borough Rangers has to be.
I know it's a League 2 team, like.
It has to be then. Because that's way more north than Inverness, so it has to be. It has to be them. Who else would it be? Aye, it's fucking them every day of the week.
Must be them then.
Well, who'd you said?
I don't know. I need to look at League 2 table and I'd remember. Yeah.
Borough Rangers, my friend.
Do you know who the most southern team is?
It might not actually be Stranraer. Actually, don't know. I
was going to say Gretna. I forgot they're not in it.
No, they're not in it.
They did.
No, I think it would be Stranraer.
Berwick Rangers?
No. Fucking Berwick Rangers, really?
No, it's pretty south.
They're north. They're fucking north.
Are they not on the border?
Yeah, but the border up there's way more north to the south bit. Fucking somebody give you a map. Oh, I love geography. I don't think you did. I think you love the Windies or something, because you didn't love geography.
I like them all.
Right, anyway.
Gotta lick them all. Aye, anyway, Pokemon reference there.
Pokemon's pish.
Here,
I didn't mind that.
see when you were young, and you had the Game Boy, it was fucking class. Walk around with this wee handheld portable device, catching fucking Pokemon. That was good shit.
Going in the bushes to hide and all, in the battles.
I thought you meant in real life. I was like, no, not really.
Well, no, but if we did it now, I think you'd have to hide. Or else you'd be associated with some form of fucking cretin group. But
Well, some people would hide from in the bushes, like, but
Pedro hid in the bushes. I wonder if he was playing Pokemon. Big Pedro, right? This video's went off the
he
rails.
likes throwing his Pokeballs at people, like Pedro Pascal, man. What?
I was on about fucking Pedro Casinha, mate.
All right.
What? Pedro Pascal hiding in the bushes? I'm on about fucking Pedro Casinha.
Oh, he's a creep. So I thought you were talking about Pedro Pascal.
He is a creep. I'm not fucking denying that. Pedro Casinha's a shite manager.
But that's his only crime. That's not that bad.
Oh yeah, it's better than being a creep. Like, I'll give him that. But right, closing thoughts. What's Celtic going to do?
Well, I mean, you say closing thoughts. Can we actually get into the statement here?
No, you right? Were you getting to the statement?
No,
then?
you read it. I trust you.
Me read it. Well, right. Well, this is what the fan group had to say.
Have you got? You might have the geography, but have you got the vocabulary? That's the.
Well, fuck, folks. Right. Well, I know the.
We're gonna find
Right.
out.
And I quote, "Good night." Nah, this is the real one. The consultation meeting reflected the second step of acting as a collective fan movement for positive change at our club, and was attended by 85 in the room and 175 online. Comprehensive minutes will soon be shared with all the signatories. At the meeting, there was an overwhelming consensus on the following points, which were compounded by a fan survey of 38,832 Celtic fans in advance of the meeting to build on the recent no confidence votes of the Celtic FC board, seeking the removal of Michael Nicholson, CEO, Big Chris, CFO, Peter Lawwell, Chairman, to build a strategic escalatory campaign against the Celtic board, to build a democratic and representative fan body, to coordinate a late entry protest at Kilmarnock versus Celtic, to further visualise and focalise fan discontent, to help progress these points in the fan movement generally. A steering group of volunteers is being assembled. Finally, we would like to thank all who have participated in the process so far. It is natural that there will be a mix of feelings regarding some actions or inaction. However, the most important consideration at this stage is maintaining, building and utilising broad fan support. End of quote. It wasn't perfect, but it was better than your geography, I'll give you that.
I mean, there was a couple of words in there, man, where I was a wee bit fearfully, but I think you managed to come through it. Celtic fans criticising the board for their 1,000-word essay. I think this statement was a wee bit lengthy. Why can't they just come out and say, we're pissed off with the board, so we're going to stand outside Rugby Park for a bit? I mean, that's simple as that, surely, isn't it?
No, what I think should happen for these like fan groups, whatever. Why not actually show appreciation for them? Here, we appreciate how we love the amount of trophies we've won over the years, but what's going on is currently unacceptable. It just seems very ungrateful.
Why can't they just sit down with the board and have a peaceful debate?
Well, I mean, we see here
and
that...
be respectful. I don't like that.
Because the Celtic, I don't know, maybe the Celtic, apparently they both hate each other, both sides. None of them are willing to do it. But here, a steering group of volunteers is being assembled. The Avengers. Who's being assembled here?
Oh, we're not going to buy any merch. I'm sure Dermot Desmond, whatever he's called.
Right, how's your vocabulary doing then? On the ropes?
Just nothing to do with vocabulary, just dyslexic. But I'm sure Dermot Desmond is sitting up tonight, fucking bricking it. He's probably going to have to put an extra sugar in his cup of tea tonight to sleep. I don't know, that news. Oh,
I do like a sweet tea.
We're gonna sell 15 shirts less in our superstore this Saturday. I'm bricking it.
Well, may as well throw it in as well. The Europa League package is in. 35 quid a ticket. I believe it's down 11 quid, 12 quid from the Champions League. 45 quid a ticket, I think's pretty good for Celtic for a European game. People are greeting about it. Rangers is like 42 to 47, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that Rangers versus St Mirren was £35 a ticket.
No, yeah, it depends where you're sitting, right? But I think 35 quid's good. I don't see why people are greeting about it. Like, yeah, the Celtic board, right? They had a shite window. We're sick of talking about it.
Is that partly why,
what do the Celtic fans want them to do? Give them free admission?
Do you think that's something to do with it, though? Do you think they're lowering the...
If they had a good window, would they charge 40? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but here, maybe if they had a good window, maybe if the fans were still on board and not unhappy, then they'd be more willing to pay.
People are bashing
This
as
could
well.
be, yeah, but this could be damage limitations. Maybe they think by lowering the prices, it can try and redeem the faith back for the fans and get them back on
I
side.
know, but some people are saying, the 21-22 campaign, the prices are up from then. That was in the Europa League.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's years ago. We're going through buddy. Look at the state. Look at the state financially, man.
Yeah, but
of the world, it's fucking snookered.
No, I mean I get that. But let's say, for example, William Wallace came up with a bottle of Iron Brew and it was a tenner.
Right.
And he wanted to sell you it for a tenner.
Right.
And then he punched you in the face and he apologised and went, "I'll give you it for a fiver."
Right.
You'd probably be like, it kind of makes up for him punching me kind of deal, doesn't it? So I think that's the same kind of logic here. I think the board are thinking...
Well, he was allegedly, 6'7"? I've heard some conflicting
I
think most people punch by when see the bottle.
You probably need more than a bottle of Iron Brew to fix you after a big punch for what a legend William Wallace was, by the way.
Yep. Tell you what, though, Mel Gibson, bit of a miscast considering...
Nah, mate. Tell you what, see people that complain about Mel Gibson, go fuck themselves. He done a great job playing William Wallace. And
my point was he wasn't 6'7". I'm not bashed. I love Mel Gibson. I think Mel Gibson's great.
Yeah, but you know what, man? I think it would have took away from the movie, even if Wallace was 6'7", which I don't think he was. I mean, that was.
Were you there? Were you?
Well, I wasn't there.
Were you doing match reviews?
Well, I mean,
battle reviews.
But it would have just looked a bit weird having Wallace stand head and shoulders above everyone else. It would have just, I don't know, it wouldn't have been a good look. I mean, it's like watching Troy, isn't it? Achilles doesn't need to be 2.5 feet taller than everyone else to be the best fighter.
If it's historically accurate, I would like to have seen it.
Yeah, but you've never actually watched Troy, and I think that's damn near criminal.
Oh, I've never watched Troy.
Well, no, I do. I think that's wrong.
Troy the Gardener. I mean, I couldn't give a shit.
You're no Troy the Gardener. You're Bobby the Barman. No, but
this is a very ignorant opinion, right? But I'd argue any movie or TV show I haven't seen can't be that fucking good.
That's ignorant as fuck.
Isn't it?
I would actually...
Quarter of a century.
You know what?
If I've not seen it, I mean, it's like, well, it can't be that good.
I would argue that Troy is very close to Braveheart in terms of quality and storytelling.
Storytelling.
Not quite as good, but I'd say it's close. I'd say it's close. I think Troy...
Is Mel Gibson in Troy?
Nah, Brad Pitt and Matt Bloom and that other guy.
Wait.
What?
Matt Bloom.
Aye.
The A-Train.
Orlando. Oh God.
Fucking Lord Tensai was in
Orlando. Nathan Jones is in it. Nathan Jones. Yeah.
And Matt Bloom, A-Train and Nathan Jones.
Is there a problem?
What sort of shite Fellowship of the 2003 SmackDown is fucking Troy?
Oh, who's that other guy? Eric Bana. That's the one.
Is Undertaker in it?
No, unfortunately.
Rey Mysterio?
No. Eric Bana's in it though. And Nathan Jones.
Matt Bloom.
And a couple of guys for Braveheart are in it as well.
Tommy Flanagan in it? No.
No.
Well, what else is he in?
I don't know.
He's in Gladiator.
Oh well.
There you go. Right. So, closing thoughts then.
You think at quarter past on Sunday, the Celtic fans will be charging in like gladiators? We've made our protest. Now here we come, freedom! Free up the funds in the war chest. Do you think that's what's going to happen? Or?
I'd pay money, man. I would pay money for Kelly to be like 3-0 up, and I don't think any of them would bother their arse going in.
How great would that be? Kelly go 3-0 up 14 minutes in, and they just do a 180 and go home. The walk of shame back to Glasgow in the M8. That would be fantastic.
77, mate.
Is it? Oh, well. Where's the M8 take?
I don't know. Fucking your school, mate. You still need to go to it. Anyway, right, closing thoughts without mentioning fucking anything.
I'm gonna for the rest of the night. I'm gonna be wondering where the fuck does the M8 lead to then?
It's for Edinburgh to Greenock.
Well, there you go.
Well, you didn't fucking know that, did you?
But can you go off that?
Aye, then it becomes another motorway. The M77.
If you start on the M8, if you start on the M8, you end on the M8.
Well, it depends where you're going.
Well, fucking it's 360. Right, my closing thought, what, in terms of a prediction here?
No, I don't know. Aye, what is this protest? Are Celtic one defeat away or a result away from a crisis?
Yeah, I mean, if I was Celtic, I'd actually wait. If I was the fans, I'd wait and see what the result is and maybe save the protest for after the match. Because Kilmarnock's had a decent start to the season.
Kamal Harris.
They're unbeaten. And, yeah.
They're unbeaten. No, but they are. Here, 4 draws ain't for the...
I'd take a 5th one for sure. Fucking...
Aye.
Sure I would.
Just no on Saturday.
No.
Anyway, that's it. Sack the board.